Welcome to today's podcast. Today we have with us a very interesting personality who is a writer, a poet, an entrepreneur, a philanthropist. In fact, she wears many hats. We'd love to introduce you to Ms. Jinty Agarwala in today's podcast, and we would love to know from her about her life stories. So, my first question to you is, could you give a glimpse of your early life to us, your family, your childhood, something that is, dear to you?
Yes, thank you for the question. And before that, I want to say thank you for welcoming me to your podcast. It's really interesting. People have been asking me so much, but here and there. But it's nice to actually sit down and answer to you, in a leisurely way. Yes, you asked me about my childhood. I had a very wonderful childhood. My parents were Niranjan Agarwala and Reba Agarwala, and we grew up with many, girls and boys in the family. Right. It was a joint family system. My sister Majima is elder to me, and I had an elder brother, Raj, who sadly is no more with us. Beyond that, of course, we grew up with my cousins, both the girl cousins and the boys. The boys were an energetic lot, and I used to love playing with them. So I grew up, with all those boyish pranks and naughtiness. But then again, when I joined Little Flower School,
yes,
I had to wear the girls' uniform. That sort of toned down my behavior. But at the end of the day, when I came back, the minute I, reached home, I again resorted back to my other casual
flamboyant
clothes,
personality, basically.
The shorts and the shirts and all that. And then, yes, we had a really wonderful childhood. And I think that, is the essence of which makes a happy person.
Absolutely.
A childhood is very, very important, a good childhood. And then after I passed my matriculation from Little Flower School, I joined Lady King College in Shillong.
Okay.
And there, under the scanner of your family's presence, you are always, a bit reserved.
Yeah.
There, for the first time, I found independence. Yes, I stayed at my uncle Manoranjan Agarwala's house, and Junukuri, my aunt. They were like my parents. I call her Junuma, and my cousins Amit and Anup.
Yes.
And of course, Achala, the younger sister.
Yes.
Of course, she was not born at that time. I really had a very lovely time, and that, independence which I got, it really shaped, me to be what I am today, to be able to express myself. But again, that also is a continuation, because my mother always taught me the importance of self-expression.
Oh, yes.
Even if someone does not agree with you, you have to say what you have to say. Only then you get peace of mind,
That's such a lovely piece, actually, because now you come from a family which has a great legacy, Jyoti Prasad Agarwala, like in the Barua family. So what you said is very right, that you found freedom when you were away as a person.
Yes, as a person.
Because that legacy again creates some sort of a pressure to
Believe
perform.
me, you are very right on dot on that.
Yes,
because you see, when we grew up, that aura always surrounded us, that we were from the Agarwala family.
Yes.
And we were always scared, our cousins, and if we were asked to sing any of Jyoti Koka's songs.
Oh, yes.
Because we were scared. Suppose we sing out of tune.
Yes.
Besides that, of course, it was a duty to learn all his songs and know everything about a culture. It was embedded in us, like, you have to know this. But besides that, when I was in school, they looked at me in a very peculiar sort of way, because I was an Assamese Agarwala.
Yes.
And all the Agarwalas, the girls who had Agarwalas as their surnames, they took Hindi as MIL, Major Indian Language.
Right.
I took Assamese. They kept asking me why, and then, why did you choose this?
Yeah.
And then during tiffin time, they resorted to using the mother tongue.
Yes.
And I spoke in Assamese. They said, why you're not using, talking in the Marwari tongue? What's wrong with you?
Yes.
So once I went to Shillong, no one bothered. And of course, it was so lovely.
Person was born.
And meeting people of different cultures, tasting different cuisine with friends from different backgrounds. It was really lovely. But then again, after finishing my graduation, I joined Dibrugarh University to complete my master's in English.
Yeah.
And before I, that also, my mother used to tell me that you have to look after the school.
Yes.
My mother, like in 1969, she opened Niranjan Children Home. Now it's called Niranjan Senior Secondary School. She opened it in my father's memory. My father passed away in 1968. So a year later, she opened the school. And it was known that I would have to look after the school. So I used to go, to the school and see to the workings even before I actually formally joined.
So you just spoke about how your mom was always encouraging about speaking up. So that's a trait which was not really earlier followed by at least girls. They were always pushed into that ideal scenario. An ideal girl listens,
I know,
is obedient, polite. So when you talk about a parent,
but in this region there were very few, just a handful maybe.
Right.
I do not know.
So when you talk about somebody who allows you to speak, to say no, even to create boundaries for that matter, so that's a powerful way of parenting. So how has that shaped you?
No, it is not just about self-expression. You see, she was an early riser.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we have all heard of the saying. I've written my book also in this Jin Story.
Yes.
That early to bed, early to rise makes a man happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Yes.
So my mom was a very staunch early riser.
Okay.
And she started her day with bhajans. And all the paraphernalia that goes in a mandir, so to say. She was like a veritable pujari. She did all the functions of, the rituals of her early morning puja.
Yes.
And at the end of the puja, the sound of the conch, that sort of heralded the ending of the ritual. After that, she saw to the making of the breakfast, getting ready for school. I mean, the time management.
Right.
Even after she came back from school, she made time to look after my grandmother, seeing to her medicines, to make time for her, marriages, meetings, shraddhas, birthdays and marriage anniversaries, births of babies. She was the first one to give a newborn, the clothes.
Okay.
So, I mean, the way she managed her time, that was something I really learned from her.
Right.
And, with equipoise, that energy she had of balancing her home and her work life, that sort of, stuck here.
Yes, absolutely. Now, since you've told about expression part, like you like to express yourself through poems and through writings, so how do you see that as a part of you being shown to the world, like internally? When you talk about poetry is a very powerful means of actually expressing yourself. You don't have to always even directly say about the subject, but yet you can put across the message.
Yes, I love poetry. I've always loved poetry.
Yes.
And there were some instances where I used to read it out aloud.
Yes.
And then I started composing poems of my own.
Right.
But I feel shy to show it to anyone. So I had a diary, and I used to jot it down, whatever thoughts came to my mind.
Right.
Like Wordsworth said, poetry is the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings.
Absolutely.
And then at the same time also it's called emotions recollected in tranquility.
Oh yes. I think I read this in your book where you mentioned that you had given your poetry for release, and I think initially it was not rejected, but you overcame that.
Yes, that was before I took out my book, Kumudini Loves Magic.
Yes.
But as when I was a student in class 9, 10, our family subscribed to magazines like Illustrated Weekly, Femina, Reader's Digest, and so many more. Yeah. And when I used to read those poems, I thought, why can't I also put something of my own?
Absolutely.
And then I was so naive, I just gave my poem, but of course it was rejected. And the first time I got a rejection letter, I was, flushing with shame. I thought the whole world had read the letter. But that did not deter me from, writing poetry. I kept on writing.
Yes.
And ultimately, when I showed it to my teachers before I started publishing, they said they're good. There's, creativity in you. You can go forward.
Absolutely. And finally, one day it was, I think, launched by Dr. Nagan Saikia.
Yes, Dr. Nagan Saikia launched my book of poetry collection.
Poetry
Above
collections.
more than 40 poems have been released.
Amazing.
It was in 2010.
Yes.
So that was really a very happy feeling for me. Because you see, like, it's very nice to read other people's poems, but when you write your own,
Yes.
and you see that print,
Yes.
besides your ego being inflated, but you also feel a kind of, inner peace.
Yes, yes.
So that is the thing.
What actually, pushed you into this direction of writing?
Actually, you see, whenever I hear someone speak very, very wonderfully, eloquently,
Yeah.
whenever I see good orators, or I read books with impeccable sentences stringed, very beautifully together,
Yeah.
I feel that why can't I do that?
Yes.
And as you know, I've been telling you, I used to write in my journal. I used to write, and then I always thought I'll publish a book. So I
Right.
started with short stories, and in Assam Tribune they were
Yeah.
published. And then one day I thought, my diaries are getting, piling up each successive year. So why not write a book?
Yes.
And another thing, people always want to know what I do with my life. Okay. It's not just anywhere. It's it's in an airport or in an elevator anywhere. So, and I'm thankful for them.
Yes.
I'm really grateful to them that they asked me these questions,
Right,
because then I could answer something.
Correct.
So I thought, let me jot down all these things in a book. Still, I kept on, delaying. There's time. Actually, you should not do that. When you want to, you should not hesitate. This thing actually took shape when I was facing death. Like 2015, I had gone for a trek with my friends. For some time, I was alone on a mountain. It was on a trip to Sandakpur.
Okay.
So there, I thought that would be my last day on earth. And, I had a lot of questions running in my mind.
So you got
I was
lost in the trek?
Yes, I lost. But that made me think that I should get down to write something about my life. I love my life, actually.
Can you just narrate that incident? What happened? We would love to actually know about that incident, because since you have said that is a life-shaping experience. What happened exactly?
So you see, we have a group of friends.
Yes.
And a few of them, and of course the main person who's behind all the planning was Dr. Anil Pannalal and his wife Majuli. So they called us over one day to their beautiful home away from home. It's a bagicha, they call it. And they said, let's go for a trek.
Okay.
We were so excited, no?
And this was in which mountain or which hill?
It's Sandakpur.
Sandakpur. Okay.
11,600 meters high or something. So, of course, we were, they were already veterans.
Yes.
But we were excited.
Yeah.
And it's because majority of our friends were, from the medical profession.
Yeah.
Oju, my husband, and myself, we got the courage to, yes, why not?
Yes.
Let's go. And we went, and it was really fun trekking together. Before that, we trained here with, backpacks.
Yes.
Simulating the weight by carrying dumbbells and whatnot. Anyway, about that, I have written my book. So we formed an association called DATA, Dibrugarh Amateur Trekking Association.
Right.
So once we went in the mountain, on the first day it went off well, second day, third day. Then one day I was thinking, I wanted to be alone. Okay. So a few of our friends were ahead of us. My husband and another group, the rest of our friends, of our group were behind us.
Okay.
And I just started walking alone. I wanted to be alone. I do not know why.
In the trek, you wanted to be alone.
Yes. I wanted to be alone, and I wanted to just have some solitude on my own.
Right.
So I went, and soon I was getting ahead of them.
Okay.
I waited for some time. They were not. I couldn't hear anything. So I said, let me carry on. I carried on, and then what actually stopped me? There was this road which forked equally into two directions.
Oh.
One to the right, one to the left.
Yes.
And now this was the main dilemma. Which road to take?
So in one path you would meet them, and one path you would be completely lost.
And we were told to reach the camp before darkness.
Oh yes.
And these were not like I told you, like these roads were not wide like those national highway roads.
Yes.
even those
yes.
village roads or small narrow tracks. These were very thin narrow trails.
Yes, yes.
And a drop, would result in accidental death. And then the fear of snakes.
Yes.
And there was supposed to be a black bear roaming downstairs. It used to come out at night.
Okay.
So I was seeing what to do. And then somehow I believe in divine energy.
Yes.
Something,
Yes.
I've written it about this in detail.
Yes.
So that led me to the right path.
Yes.
And before that, of course, I had meditated. I believe in
Okay.
meditation. I meditated on that mountain.
Okay.
And I
Before
was
taking
asking
that path,
nature,
basically.
this huge mountain in front of me, trees whispering, and I meditated and I felt as if nature was talking to me. I calmed down, and I knew I cannot afford to have dehydration.
Yes.
I took a few sips of water,
Yeah.
I munched on some nuts and I meditated, and then I got the solution. I said, let me try. And then, of course, God showed me the way. And then when death was actually facing me, because
Yes.
that day when I meditated and thought about that might be, today I'll be meeting death if no one finds me.
Absolutely. What went through
So
your
the
mind
first
when
questions
you
were,
felt like,
I was,
completely lost?
pity overcame me. Like my children are so young, I'll not be seeing their
Yes.
marriages. Oju will be alone, how will he marry them off?
Yes.
Then I thought, what will happen to the school, what will happen to my friends? There were so many things unsaid.
Yes.
And then I thought, what will happen to my journals?
Yes.
I was telling myself, I needed to have written my story. I needed.
Did that really push you to now find your purpose? That once I'm through it,
Yes,
I'm going to find my
no,
purpose.
From that time onwards, I feel that is, I shouldn't sound morbid.
Yeah.
But life and death, they are parts of the same thing. They're parts, two sides of the same coin.
Yes.
Today, if I'm alive, death is saying today is not my day. So that's why we should live a life purposefully each day.
Each day. Yes, yes.
And don't dwell too much on the past. Don't dwell on what the futures are going to happen.
Yes.
Live in the moment. The present is very important.
Very true.
This moment now.
Yes.
You see, that is very important. If you
Yes.
can focus on the now,
Yes.
everything will go off well.
Absolutely.
Because see, what is, you asked me a question early on, 5-10 minutes have passed, that's the past. You're asking me right now, that's the present.
Right.
Again, I'm sure you'll be firing all your missiles at me now, so that again will be the future.
Yes.
But if our present is good, if our now is good,
Yes.
that's good.
Absolutely.
And
Living
add
in the
to that,
moment.
live in the
basically.
moment and
Yes.
add gratitude and
Yes.
love.
Absolutely.
If you work from a space of gratitude and love, that energy will always bring you to your, accomplishment of all your goals. Because
true.
then you're working from your heart and your brain together. Gratitude and love.
Yes, yes.
All the blocks will go away. I found this myself in my life. Your blocks get removed and you find a sense of purpose.
Absolutely. So when you talk about gratitude, when you look back, what do you really feel grateful for, or who? Like, if it's a person that really influenced you or some experiences, what would you tell?
See, at this stage in my life,
Yes.
I'm just happy being me.
Yes.
And this me has been created
Yes.
by my parents,
Yes.
by my family,
Yes.
by my husband, my children, by a Niranjan family, without whom I cannot do anything,
Yeah.
by my friends.
Yes.
Everything is a part of me,
Yes.
and I'm grateful for that. And I'm
Absolutely.
grateful that I just enjoy my life. You see, it's not that I'm a famous person. It's just that I want to give a message to anyone who's listening to me,
Yeah.
that live your life
Right.
purposefully.
Yes.
Whether you're a homemaker, whether you're tending to the vegetable garden, whether you're, working, whether you're a doctor, engineer, whatever, your life is very important.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, so when you come from a family like Jyoti Prasad Agarwala, how can I not ask you about art culture, singing and dancing? And I'm amazed that you are doing all of it. Basically, you sing, you dance, you act. So
I am nowhere near them. What I do, singing this all, Bollywood or a few Assamese, a few English.
yes, but still, we would love to hear actually just maybe a few lines.
You want me to sing?
Yes, 2 lines.
Okay. Can I sing a Hindi song?
Yes, yes.
Please don't laugh.
No, not at all.
यशोमती मैया से बोले नंदलाला, राधा क्यों गोरी मैं क्यों काला, राधा क्यों गोरी मैं क्यों काला। बोली मुस्कुरा के मैया सुन मेरे प्यारे, गोरी गोरी राधिका को चैन गजराए, काले नैनों ने वाले ओ, काले नैन वाली ने ऐसा जादू डाला, इसीलिए काला।
Nice.
I could hardly.
And so you act also. So you have acted in like serials and movies and theaters.
Yes, I acted as a child artist in Borua Sansar.
Yes.
Borua Honkar actually in Assamese.
Yeah.
Borua Honkar, directed by Nip Borua.
Yeah.
Brojan Borua's brother.
Yes.
And after that, these were actually home productions, you see, the Agarwala film productions. So my uncles Debaranjan Agarwala and Manoranjan Agarwala, they produced 3 movies from the Agarwala production house. Number 1, like I told you, I starred as Rinku as a child artist in Borua Honkar. Then in 2, Hundora, and the third one was Hunma.
Okay.
So that phase was when I was in school.
Right.
But we felt like celebrities. And, there were 2 other child artists in the film.
Yes.
And we carried autograph books.
Right.
Thinking one day Rajesh Khanna will come, will take his auto. Someone heard,
Yes.
that some Rajesh Khanna, the superstar, is coming to us.
Yes, yes.
And we all had, hallucinations and dreams flying high that we will be meeting him.
Right.
But of course, that was just a rumor. Someone had just shared the same flight with him till Kolkata or someplace.
Okay.
But then, not to Dibrugarh. Then, yes, we had fun, and I saw Nippon Goswami.
Yes.
He was acting, and Ila Bhattacharjee was there.
All right.
And I saw how the makeup department people were, applying makeup, and I was sort of enchanted looking, that tapestry of magic, making, an older artist, a young person, a beautiful girl.
Yes.
So many faces they could,
Yes.
to transform. So that thing left an impression on my mind.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I have acted in dramas, in schools, in college, in the university, and also Northeast People's production.
Right.
They had directed this TV serial, Hetu.
Oh,
so
yes.
I was also there.
So you were there also in
Yes,
Hetu.
yes,
Okay, that's nice. That's really nice. So actor, poet, singer, philanthropist.
Very, very small scale. Nothing big.
So
very small. I mean, I just dabbled in all, like how you say.
But you're living all those moments.
Yes, I want to say this, that I've lived my life.
Yes.
I have sung, I have danced. I mean, I still do whatever. I'm not a professional.
But still.
But I just enjoy.
If I talk about so many roles and your role as a mother, as a wife, as a daughter-in-law,
yes.
How do you see these jugglings and how do you really go forward with it?
Okay, coming to a question, daughter-in-law, mother,
yes,
wife. You see, these are all me. This is all Jinty.
Yes.
And to every role, I have, tried my best.
Right.
Every morning I get up and say that I have to give my best. So there are challenges. Nothing in life comes without a challenge. So in every stage, whether I was a school student or in college or university, whether interacting with friends, facing negativity,
yes,
or as a mother, daughter-in-law, there are different opinions everywhere.
Yeah.
But everywhere I've tried to maintain a cordial relationship, maintain cordial relations with everyone. Because I do not believe in hurting people. Yes, I have some negative traits. I'm very impatient. I want things done, They call me in school Madam Now and Madam Eagle Eyes. I always notice something which is not right. Everything is right, but there will be one or two tiny flaws. So they call me Eagle Eyes and also Madam Now. I want everything to happen now.
Yes.
So that's the thing. I really egg them on, and sometimes maybe I might be a little harsh on them, but I call it tough love. I've been doing this, trying to instill discipline. Discipline is a favorite word of mine. It'll keep on cropping in our conversations. You see, discipline is very necessary in life. In any department of life. Life, they say, is a classroom.
Yes.
As you keep on growing, as you mature and each generation passes, unless there is discipline.
Yeah. So when you talk about discipline in children nowadays, where do you see that lack which you personally feel that we should now, as parents, as society, should really touch upon at this moment?
So I've noticed that the discipline that was inculcated in us when we were children, we never questioned that. Yes, sometimes we might rebel, but most of the time we accepted that. Even at home, if we had to attend an event with my mother, I lost my father very young. So my mother or my aunts and my uncles, when we like, even if we did not want to go, I would have loved just reading my books. Then we went. But and then in school, I mean, whether in a personal or professional level, it was accepted. But these days, it has got a different connotation, though the basic guidelines are the same.
Right.
Is that you have to be more understanding, you have to be more friendly towards your students.
Right.
Gone are those days when the teacher, just stood like that, take out your books, write this, or just write. You have to reach out to the children.
Yes.
Because generations, they're bringing out more better individuals.
Yeah. And what about, like you do a lot of philanthropy, you really go for causes that are close to your heart, and like I've seen for girls' rights and women. So how do you see this as, and what really motivates you, in terms of philanthropy, in terms of running the NGO?
Yes. See, these things, it cannot just be read in a book and one day you find it, or you copy a celebrity saying she's doing this for the cause of elephants, I'll also do. No, I don't believe that. What I have learned from life, see, our dog, our pet dog Jarvis, we call him Jarvis, he was a very well-behaved, wonderful Labrador. He passed away. And yes, in Dibrugarh, there are health centers, veterinarians are there. They help out with your routine vaccines and saline and some other medical requisition where it is needed is there. But if you want to go for a sono scan, if you want to go for some more intense what you call it, evaluation of the sickness of our pets, then we have to take them to Lakhimpur or to Tinsukia. So I could not give Jarvis the treatment, and before we could take him to Lakhimpur, he passed away. So I realized that many families have also told me there are no proper pet hospitals in Dibrugarh. So part of the sale proceeds of this Jin Story is going to an animal welfare society.
Wonderful.
And to an orphanage.
Okay, that's really nice.
So that is why.
Yes.
Right now it's at a subsidized rate of 340 rupees. But the next 500 or 1000 prints that are coming out, then those will be costing 550. So first time in my life I'm asking people to buy my book. I have written before,
because
but
it's for a cause. It's for the animal cause. That's really nice.
I need people to help me.
Yes.
I can also do that even without selling the book. But I found purpose. So that.
So what do you want people to take away in terms of message or emotion after reading this book?
I want to say live a life. It's not like you need to follow a certain cult, you need to follow a certain strategy. Live your life. Your heart, your brain, your mind, if it's good, do yoga, do meditation, your answers will come to you. And many people think that aiming to be wealthy is a crime. I say no, be wealthy, be super wealthy. I love being wealthy. But put your wealth to a good cause.
Right.
Yes.
Now, because you have lived those moments as all the personalities that you have said, acting, singing, writing, trekking, everything.
I want to tell you, suppose you want to paint a picture.
Yeah.
Go to the canvas. Don't hesitate to draw a line and then think, oh, itu bhalo hoise na beya hoise and all that.
Yes.
Just splash the canvas with color. See what shape it takes.
Absolutely. No
Live life.
validation needed.
Oh,
Self-love.
yes, love. Yes, then you learn.
Yes,
once you're there out there. Yes.
Yes.
I'm a very free thinking person.
Yes.
I'm independent.
No, I really love this part where you said that you don't have to fit into the ideal look to be a good person. That's powerful, because we have always, our society has always associated these two together. That if you're a good person, you're in a certain way, dressing serious. Oh
my God, dull. I hate those grim expressions. Like I told you.
So when you break out of that stereotype, such a refreshing personality. Yes.
My job is that, breaking stereotypes. As a child, as a teenager, I've always done what I love to. I also got into very narrow escapades for that.
Oh, really?
But that is life.
One such incident where you have just broken the rules.
Yes, just being naughty. And, I used to love reading a lot. There was no one to censor me. In our Tamalbari bungalow, we had this lovely library.
Yes.
And that I call my paradise,
Oh, you
because
love
you
reading.
see, when I open the door, the smell of those naphthalene balls, the smell of the books, the smelly corn lignin, like faint vanilla smell comes, and the wood, varnish of the woods, it engulfs your senses. And then I choose any book. I read a lot of classics at a very young age.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So some things I did not understand.
Any particular book which is like very close to your heart and you want to say that this is
a lot of books. I've read a lot of autobiographies. Indian authors like Rabindranath Tagore, and then recently, not recently, a few years back, Shobha De, Chetan Bhagat, Sarojini Naidu's poems. At the same time, the plays of William Shakespeare, Dostoevsky, Milton. And detective thrillers.
Yes.
Till date, my favorite is Agatha Christie.
Okay.
And P.G. Wodehouse.
All right.
My God, the way they write, I feel they speak to me. I know where the plot, where the character is going.
Yes.
And that's my solace. Reading books. I really love reading.
Absolutely.
One thing I was to tell you: when you're a teacher, what you learned in school, once again you become a learner. While you teach.
Yes.
And when I used to tell my children bedtime stories, I cooked up so many imaginative, characters and whatnot.
Do you really think these stories actually help shapes? Because I personally believe they a lot.
Yeah, I believe, because my mother used to tell me storytelling.
Yes.
And the relatives, they knew that I love to hear.
Yeah.
So many things. All those Buriyai, Hatu.
Oh, I love them. My childhood is filled with that.
So many stories I heard.
Yes.
And I remember still one missionary, like a center, they had sent some people.
Yes.
And one afternoon they came to our place, and my mother bought for me a lot of, the name of the series was Bedtime Stories. I used to love reading them.
All right. Yes.
And they always used to have a moral lesson.
Yes. Yes.
I thank my teachers for introducing at that stage in our lives moral science.
No, actually, if somebody tells you that you should do this or that, it doesn't register.
No.
But if that same thing is told in the form of a story through characters,
you like it,
through imagination,
you like it so much.
Somehow it stays and it shapes you.
People, when they tell me what to do, I just do the opposite. Yes, I am a rebel that way. I do not like to be told what to do.
Something which we nowadays hear about Zubin Garg, basically. Yes, way he says that if you tell me whatever to do, if you tell me to do it in a certain way, I'll do it.
I know, and that tone of voice, I think, matters. I think if you say it in a right kind of a way, I think children will, or anyone else will understand. But if you tell me you have to do this, you do, then I rebel. Sometimes you cannot be very open about it, but inside I'll be, fuming, like, why not? And then I prove them otherwise.
Yes. So your current, this book,
Yes.
is available in Amazon, you have
Yes,
said,
it's in
right?
Amazon.
So our
and I hope
viewers
people
can
will read it.
basically- Yes.
Because it's not just my autobiography, it's also the roots of our Agarwala family.
Yes.
The roots of the Barwa family, my husband's
Absolutely.
family, and also the roots of the Datta family, my maternal grandparents.
Right.
So I have done a little bit of research because there are some historical facts,
Yes.
and I just cannot put down something. People might misquote me.
Yeah.
So I've been very careful in that.
Yes.
And I really do hope this book will be there for.
Yes, I would love
A long,
that
long
everybody, yes,
And I
gets
hope people from all ages will be influenced by
able
this.
to read this book.
Of course, it's nothing great. It's just the life of Jinty. But the fact that I love my life, this you will find in almost every single line, I think. So, and yes, I've spoken about my husband's Bora family ancestors, Kamaleshwari Devi, Malbhog Bora. They've done a lot for Dibrugarh, as have my Agarwala family ancestors.
Lovely. In fact, you just told me that
And of
Mahatma
course-
Gandhi visited your house.
Yes, yes.
That's a big thing.
Mahatma Gandhi, actually these facts would not have been made available to me
Yes.
had my mother-in-law, Chameli Borwa, had not given me a huge sheaf of papers and newspapers collections,
yes.
and she told me, you keep it because it will be safe in your custody.
Oh, yes.
At that time I said, Ma, no, I don't want to keep.
Right.
And then one day I opened and I found so many facts,
Yes.
And then she also gave me a book titled The Missing Link, written by my husband, Oju's grandfather, Prasanna Kumar Borwa.
Okay.
So there it has been stated
Yes.
that in 1921,
Right.
Gandhiji visited Bor Bangla.
Amazing.
That time Bor Bangla, as you've seen the house over here,
Yeah.
that was the family home of the Borwas in
The
Dibrugarh.
Borwas, yes.
And these houses where we are here,
Yeah.
all the neighboring houses belong to the Borwa family, but they were not there. So it was a huge, massive compound, and Gandhiji had his meeting here. And at that time, Bidehi Bostubur
Yes.
jalai disile.
Hi, hi.
So there were huge clothes, foreign clothes, imported stuff, all
Being burnt
domes
here.
and mountains of clothes were here.
Right,
They were burnt here. And my mother, she even as a child, she visited this
So
home.
witnessing such a historical moment and passing on that legacy to you, which you now realize a treasure trove.
Yes. But we are not doing much. We are just trying to live the way they would have loved us to live.
Yes.
And like I was saying, my mother used to come to this household as a child, the Datta family.
Right.
My maternal uncle, Lakhi Prasad Datta, he was the rector of Dibrugarh University, and he was the chief architect in building Dibrugarh University.
Okay.
And incidentally, the land where Dibrugarh University stands was Oju's family's tea estate, Rajabheta tea estate.
Oh, that belongs to.
Yes.
Oh.
So part of it was sold at
okay.
a subsidized rate, and part of it donated to build the university.
All right.
So, can you imagine that time land was so available, no?
Yes.
Nowadays people are searching here and there for land.
And do you know a
And
very
these
interesting.
land, I think it was just even gold.
Yes.
I remember there was this lady, she used to bring a fish and all, and not in those bahar tukuris. She brought in that soria, no soria,
Yes.
pitolo soria.
Yes.
So pitolo sir anisile.
Right.
And she used to bring so much of jewelry, taking money from my mom, Asmi's jewelry and all that.
Yes.
Everyone used to have jewelry, a lot of jewelry and all
Yes,
that.
yes.
And land,
Yes.
the way the people said, they're just giving away land. Even my grandfather, Dhendranath Agarwala,
Yes.
he
Donating
gave
it basically.
You see the land adjacent to a school?
Yes.
He just gave it away to the caretaker.
Oh.
Look after it and we can take it.
It was just given to the
yes,
caretaker.
the way we can, give off our clothes or I can't believe it's unthinkable right now.
I've the
Can you
university
believe?
back.
Yes, can you believe me? When I was a student at Dibrugarh University,
Yes.
we the administrative block
Yes.
was the old factory.
Oh.
That old
The tea
factory,
factory?
long, yes, we
Oh
were
my
there.
God, okay.
And the vice chancellor's residence
Yes.
was the one where the managing director stayed.
All
there.
right.
Yes.
All right.
You can visit even now. The
Yes.
Malbhog Borua Sangrahalaya has been open
Okay.
at the initiative of the authorities there,
Yes.
and especially Vice Chancellor
Yes.
Atul Borua Mahai. So there you can see the history of the Borua family.
Right. Lovely. Lovely.
Yes.
So we have the book with us,
Yes.
which I'd like to show it to my audience. The Jin Story. So this is Jinti Agrawala Borua, which is available in Amazon. Have a grab of this copy and I'm sure you would love it. As interesting as the personality. So thank you so much.
Thank
It was
you. Thank
lovely.
you for
It was
having me on
lovely.
your
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.